It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Hello, welcome back to A Boring Revolution, your number one news source for everything in regards to The Boring Company. My name is Will Bradbury and welcome to the channel. So, really great week of news, lots and lots of things going on. The Boring Company is continuing to prosper and hence this channel is also doing quite well for itself. So, what has been going on in the news this week? Before we get to the news, I want to show you something I am super impressed with. In fact, I have never ever been more impressed with a simulation than I have been with this one. And have a guess what it's trying to simulate. In fact, what it does simulate, because it simulates it with almost perfect accuracy. What is it? Let me show you. Where are we? Here we are. What is this? So, a supporter of the channel, Phil Harrison, has put together this simulation on a program called Sumo, and what it illustrates is the running of the Boring Company system at Las Vegas. It perfectly illustrates the underground station, the above ground stations, the flow of vehicles, the flow of passengers, how many passengers are going to be waiting in the various stations. This is an excellent simulation, very, very accurate. And also on top of this simulation showing what perceived could happen, it also makes some predictions about how we can increase the throughput of the system. So I will link down Phil Harrison's YouTube channel in the description below, and hopefully he should have some more videos coming in the future. But if they continue to be of this quality, then wow, you know, hopefully we can see a few more of these, because there's going to be a lot of systems coming up that the Boring Company is going to be building, and if we can do things like this in advance, we can get a good idea of how many passengers are going to be able to utilize the system in any given hour. As you can see, it's just really is quite impressive. Very, very impressive. Great work, Phil. Thank you for helping the channel. And yeah, his YouTube channel and Twitter account are in the feed below. So, what else have we got for today in terms of the news? So, all in all, progress at Las Vegas is going extremely well. I recently had a look at the program and determined that at least 96, maybe 95 and a bit % of the program has been completed. If you look at the value of the work undertaken, fortunately enough, Teslarati, my favourite source of news for the Boring Company, noticed this, and they quoted my tweet, which is great to see. So as you can see, the Boring Company YouTuber Boring Proof Rock estimated that the Las Vegas Convention Center loop was about 96% complete. I shared these wonderful pictures. As you can see, this is all work at Station 2. And obviously I quoted this. The date I'm hearing is 25th of January 2021, which is actually definitely going to be the date that we see some people using the system, possibly on a test basis. But it should demonstrate the capacity of what it's aiming to achieve, and they will calibrate the system probably before Christmas, I'd imagine. All in all, excellent news. All those people who were saying that the Boring Company couldn't achieve this in Las Vegas, they were very wrong. All those people who are now watching the simulation that I've just showed you, you know, clearly there is a path towards 6, 7, maybe even 8,000 passengers per hour at the Las Vegas Convention Center. There's various ways of doing that. It's not impossible. And a lot of the criticisms I get from people on Twitter is that the throughput is very, very, very poor. But as you can see, it's not poor, and the data shows that. So we've also heard from the commander-in-chief, Mr. Elon Musk, has been talking about possibly doing a project in Texas at Austin, near the Gigafactory there. There are a lot of potential routes there. Nothing has been mentioned as of yet. A few people have reached out to me offering suggestions on this, and I think I will do a video in the future possibly exploring a few routes. Certainly the airport is very close, and you'd like a link maybe to the suburbs for commuters coming into the Gigafactory. After that, maybe you could link up maybe downtown and a few other places. I'm presuming there's a big railway station somewhere, so I'd have to look into that in the future. So again, great news for the Boeing company. Everything is going to plan, and expansion is very, very likely. Also, in other news, Virgin have kind of surprised everyone by doing the first passenger journey in a working Hyperloop this week, and yeah, it seems like they're coming along with the designs. Obviously, making this system work for 2 people is a lot easier than making it work for maybe 20, 25 people. So, but it's good to see that they're working towards those targets. As you can see, they got up to 107 miles per hour, and that's over a 500-meter track. So, I mean, that's pretty damn good. That's faster than most trains. Even maglev trains would struggle to get up to 107 over 500 meters. Yeah. The best place to look at for images of the Virgin Hyperloop project and test track is here at Designboom.com. They've got some great pictures, as you can see, and there's a video as well. This pod is just for 2 people. It contains all the various systems in order to keep them alive and to keep them safe. It's very compact. It's just the initial test pod, as it were. I'm pretty confident that what we'll see in the future will be quadruple the size of this, if not even bigger than that. Probably a lot bigger, actually. So yeah, so it's interesting. Lots of good pictures there. As you can see, this front door to get in is a considerable amount of steel has gone into that. It's like something from a submarine. It's pretty comprehensive. You'd hope in future versions that they wouldn't require something as robust as this. It does look a bit like a porthole. Yeah, brilliant. If you would like to learn more about the Hyperloop, I know I've not really talked about it that much on my channel. My channel is focused more on the Boeing company and urban transport solutions, although we will at some point pivot into the Hyperloop as well. There are some really good YouTube and Twitter accounts that are constantly following the Hyperloop, the various companies, because remember there are 3 main companies that are doing Hyperloop at the moment, and Virgin seems to be the one that's making the most progress. But that doesn't mean that one of the other 2 companies is not going to win out in the day, because they're using different systems. So the best person to follow on Twitter, and he has a YouTube account as well, is in the Hyperloop. Blake Anberg, who runs this channel, does an absolutely fantastic job of staying on top of the news. He's publishing stuff at least once or twice a day. So if anything major happens in the Hyperloop world, this is the channel to follow, at In the Hyperloop. As you can see, he follows everything from all the student teams that are helping develop the technology behind the Hyperloop. Because remember, it's not just about creating a vacuum in a tube. There's all the whole propulsion systems and safety systems and various other things as well, which are important. And there's a lot of very, very smart people working for Hyperloop. Don't listen to the FUD. The Hyperloop is going to come to fruition very, very soon. Well, not very, very soon. Maybe in the medium term, it's going to come into fruition. We're going to start to see systems pop up on the international stage in around 2026, 2027, maybe slightly after that. So, yeah, great news for the Boeing company. Great news for Hyperloop. Great news for this channel. We managed to get ourselves onto Teslarati, which is a bonus. The best place to read about Boeing company news is up here, Elon Musk, the Boeing company. If you click on that, there are various news sources in there, news articles, and you can read about what's going on. Okay, everyone. Well, thank you very much for tuning in today. Appreciate your support. Hope you enjoyed what you've heard today. All in all, excellent news. I'm anticipating that the Brewing Company will have finished the project in Las Vegas before Christmas, and it's just a case of getting approvals and getting things signed off, and hopefully running an event at the convention center as well at half capacity, and then maybe at full capacity the week after. So really happy. If you would like to support this channel, please like and click the bell icon on YouTube. Also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and consider joining our Discord page, which has lots and lots of interesting discussions. Right, and remember guys, don't be boring. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.